I'm here at Larry H. Miller Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram here in Sandy, Utah. Now you guys probably have heard that name before because there's another YouTuber out there named Ben Hardy who does a lot of videos here. However, this is the truck I have been trying to review for 3 years. Exact spec. One of my viewers actually bought one identical to this. This truly is the Ram that everybody should be buying. And I'm going to tell you why in this video. Actually, I'm going to show you why in this video. So let's go ahead and get into it. Really quickly, I wanted to show you the window sticker so you can see what was optional and standard. So this is the configuration of the truck as I mentioned up here. It does have four-wheel drive, and then this is the base price, $64,380. And take a moment to pause to check out the standard equipment. And then down below is the optional equipment, and Patriot Blue is an additional cost of $100. This does have the bucket seats. It does come standard with a bench. And then safety group B was $18.65, and then here's everything that comes in that package. Protection group is $95, and that's up here is what is included with that. Night edition was $27.95. Layman level B is $44.70, and just take note, if you want ventilated front seats, you may have to pick one of those packages. It's a Layman level B, and I believe it's an A package. And then rubber floor mats. This does have the auto leveling rear air suspension, 12-inch display with Uconnect 5, and then this has that blind spot with the trailer included, and then cross path detection. Spray and bed liner was $600 with destination charge at $17.95 with a total price of $80,390. And then just check out your warranty for this particular truck too. Now this truck does have quite a few options on it, as you just saw, but because it's missing that Cummins option, this is a decent price. I mean, the Laramie is really the top of the line. The Longhorn and the Limited are pretty much just a premium trim level for the Ram segment, and the Night Edition just looks so amazing on the Patriot Blue. I heard that this color was going away for 2023. I can't confirm that, but I've heard that this color won't be available after 2022, so you might want to jump out here to Larry H. Miller and pick this bad boy up. Now, Night Edition is obviously going to give you a painted bumper, black accents, pretty much where you want them at, on the emblems, grille, headlights, on the wheels here on the side. And they do give you a black trim on the mirrors, and they body color the door handles as well. So tow hooks down below are going to be black, as you can see here. And I like that Ram gives you parking sensors here on the side. That really does help, you know, if you are pulling into a garage. And on top of that, full LED headlights, high and low beam, and daytime running lights, incandescent turn signals, and then full LED down below in the fog lights. Now, as I mentioned, this does have a blacked out wheel, 20-inch. Not a fan of these tires. However, good news is there's a lot of options out there for you, especially if you plan on towing. This is going to be a 285, right down here, 60/20. And this is a 20 by 8-inch wheel. Solid front axle from Ram. And this truck does not have the 360 camera view, so you would see a camera on the front and on the mirrors. That is available for the Laramie package. Love seeing that with that. I love that, guys. I mean, I love my Cummins, don't get me wrong, but if you're after price point and you're after payload, this is the truck that you're looking for. And most people in the market today are looking for price point and looking for payload. I'm telling you, I can't wait to show you guys the door sticker because it's so much payload. It has more than my Ram with the Cummins, which is not a surprise. Now, obviously, this truck does have smart key system because it is a Laramie. It comes available, or I should say it comes standard. On the mirror, you can flip it up, as you know, and you do have a light right below it here for backing up. It does actually come in handy too. I use it as a flashlight on mine. Now, if you do get a MegaCab configuration, this will be a 31-gallon fuel tank. And because it's a 3500, you do get those leaves out back. And as you guys saw, this has air suspension, so you do have a sensor, and you can also tell from the sticker here on the back of the window. The black appearance does continue out back with the tail lights and the painted bumper. It does come with chrome bumpers if you don't get Night Edition, so just keep that in mind. And this does have the tow mode camera for the mirror. It's the rear view mirror, 4-pin, 7-pin, class 5, 2.5-inch, and you do have sensors out back. There is a deployable bed step option. I do not see that this one has that. And if you do get the gas engine, it comes standard with the 373, or you can get an optional 410. It's another good reason why to get the gas. And check out the blue in the shade right here. This is a dark color, but when you're in the sun, you can really see that, like that pearl paint. That's why you pay a little bit extra for this color. I have bright white on my Ram, and it's no charge extra for that color. Now this one does not have clearance lights, and that's like an out west thing. Most trucks do not have the clearance lights. Now the Power Wagon comes standard with them. Obviously if you get a dually you have to get them, but typically single rear wheel HDs do not have clearance lights. Don't know why that is. I think they look great. I do think they kind of differentiate the trucks, so that's why I prefer to have them on my HDs. Let's go ahead and take a look under the hood. Almost forgot to show you guys that airbag right there. I will say this truck will ride the best out there with the air suspension. Now here it is. This is going to be the 6.4 liter Hemi. It's going to be good for 410 horsepower, 429 pound-feet of torque. Now this one does have a 373, so this will not be max tow. However, what I like about this setup is the 8-speed transmission. It is a ZF, and from what I've been told, this is one of the most reliable transmissions out there. I think Toyota used it back in the day, and I think they might still use that transmission in some of their models too, if it's 8-speed. But the 6.4 liter does have MDS, and you can disable that, and I will show that to you guys in this video. Man, look at that beautiful interior. This never gets old. I love checking out new Ram trucks, but even 5 years from now, this is going to be one of the best interiors. I don't think that Ram is going to get beat for a while. This is just really that good. Powered seats, as you would expect. You're going to get power seats on both sides because this is a Laramie. And as you guys saw, front LED headlights here, all your controls for your lighting. And you're going to have power pedals down below. Still looking to see a telescoping steering wheel. Hopefully we might get that soon. Here are some of your controls for your windows, your mirrors. One thing I like about Ram and GM and Ford are not doing that is that convex is controlled by power. You do have seat memories there. And let's go ahead and start it up. It's like 100 degrees out here. God bless Utah. Alrighty, so here we go. So this is the 7-inch cluster, and you do have the 12-inch, which is an option for the Laramie, so just keep that in mind. Let's see, here's some of your information for the truck. This is actually the beginning, so this is your tire pressure, coolant, transmission temp, oil temp. One thing that's going to be missing here is the DPF, the diesel particulate filter, because it doesn't have a diesel. That's a good thing. And a few other things. My favorite, I'm telling you, this is a game changer. When you're towing full time, you typically stick around this area a lot because you want to check the temperatures, right? And back to the beginning. This is the engine idle hours too. So you're going to have push button start no matter what trim level you get. You do get the dial if you do get the gas engine. I love Uconnect 5. I must say, I kind of would trade up if I can get a good discount on the truck. I like this a lot better than what I have. What I have now is great. This is just icing on the cake, really. You have these widgets here. You can, if you click down here, you can delete a current page, you can add a page, you can reorder it. I mean, look at the layouts you have here. So if you don't want a lot of stuff here, you can just change it to this. I mean, this is probably one of the best systems. I don't think Ford and GM can compete with the infotainments in a Ram. Just can't compete. Now, as you can see, it's 113 degrees outside. So the first thing you're gonna probably look for is the climate, which is right down here. And you do have a max AC, so that's gonna drop the temperature and it's gonna blast the fan for you. Next thing you're gonna probably look for is your cool seats. Now, you do have them under the comfort, or if you like, you can click up here, you can turn them on from there. Now, as far as the air suspension, let's see, you do have an alternate trailer height. This will level the truck but it's not permitted because of payload. You have to have a trailer or something in the bed that's heavy enough for it to really adjust. I can hear something happening, but the air suspension does adjust when you go down the road. You do have this function too for bed lowering, and it's right now saying bed lowering complete. So if you're going down the road, it may lift back up on you, but you probably don't really notice it. You just hear the pump. That is a completely sealed system. I didn't know that. Someone did tell me that in the comment section. So I think they use nitrogen air for the system, and yeah, it's completely sealed. Really cool. So here's some of your compartments here for storage. And then down below here, this makes RAM a game changer too. I mean, so many USBs, one there, 4, you have type A's and type C's, more storage. You do have a wireless charging for your phone and plug down below there. I mean, there's just so much space, storage in this truck. Love that they give you the high definition rear view. And here is your vanity on this side, and then you do have one on this side for your wifey. And the truck pretty much has LED lights throughout. The only exception is the glove box and your vanity. They have incandescent bulbs, but this is also LED back here. And you have tons of cup holders too. When you get a MegaCab, this configuration is just the best. This is the only truck that has reclining seats in the HD segment. And you have storage behind the seat. You have storage under the seat. And you just have a lot of space. I mean, this is pretty much essentially a flat floor surface. I mean, this hump, even for me, doesn't bother me. Seat back pockets, more storage in the doors. And this one does have 4 more USBs out back with heated seats, which is an option on the Laramie. Power plug. And just, man, look at all this space I have. This seat's all the way back. I mean, this is a big cab. And for a big guy like me, I can just pull this lever right here and just go to sleep. You can't beat that. And nobody can compete. And there are 2 more cup holders right here. Alrighty guys, so here's the moment you've been waiting for. This is what this video is pretty much about anyway. So as you can see, your gross axle weight rating up front is going to be a little bit lower because it's a gas. It's going to be 5,500 pounds. The rear is going to be 7,000 pounds. The gross fuel weight rating for this truck is going to be 11,400 pounds. And then all in, payload is 4,076 pounds. That is a lot of payload capacity. That's about 300 pounds more than my truck. So the only thing I wish this truck had was a 410, but I am going to show you guys the towing numbers right here for this truck. I mean, this is still really good numbers. MegaCab is definitely what I would choose to, but be sure to check out Larry H. Miller here in Sandy, Utah. These are the best guys. Adrian is the salesperson, Danny's the general sales manager. Great people. Be sure to let them know you saw this video if you do decide to come here and purchase. See you guys in the next video. I almost forgot to show you the gear limiter. I almost did. So while you're in drive, if you hit the negative here, I'm gonna show it to you here. You see how that pops up there? You can do it while you're driving too. If you're already on a highway in 8th gear, it'll lock itself into the highest gear that you're in. And that will disable MDS, which is multi-displacement system. You can also drive into haul mode, and that will also, but ain't nobody got time for that because you will get worse gas miles because you're changing the shift patterns to rev higher. All right, see you in the next video.